Welcome everyone to our new episode of Sacred Art, and today we'll be continuing our talk about Christian symbolism. And today it's special because we will be talking specifically about Mother Mary. In Orthodox iconography, as we talked previously, that other than Christ, the second person who is large, who is being depicted a lot, is Mother Mary. Mother Mary is one of the favorite depictions for any iconographer. But even in symbols, she's been described, she's been mentioned in a many symbolic way. Normally, Virgin Mary is depicted directly, like, okay, there is a mother with a child, so she's been depicted in this way. And one of the most ancient picture of Mother Mary is that's in the catacombs of the Roman catacombs. You will find a depiction of Mother Mary with a child. But other than this depiction, there are many other symbols also which is being used to depict Mother Mary. And today I'm going to talk about such symbols. We can find a lot of symbols of Mother Mary in the Old Testament. There are many such symbols, and these symbols can be seen, can be heard even in the prayers. And because I'm coming from the Indian Orthodox Church, so I remember some of the prayers in the Indian liturgy, that is the Madhyastha Prarthana, that is called the intercession prayer, or in Theotokias in the Coptic liturgy. You will find many such symbols talking about Mother Mary in Old Testament. In Old Testament, many such symbols which is talking about Mother Mary. And today I'm going to talk about such symbols. One of the very widely known symbol for Mother Mary is Noah's Ark. That is the ship. The Noah's Ark it's a kind of a symbol which is used for Mother Mary. St. Peter writes in his letter in the 3rd chapter that the 8 souls were saved through water, and there is also an antitype which now is saving us, that is baptism. And St. Peter makes a connection between Noah's Ark, or in a way he was connecting with Noah and Christ. So if Noah is like Christ, then the one who carried Noah and his family is Mother Mary. So just as an ark received Noah and became a means for saving mankind, similarly Mother Mary received God in her womb and grant us salvation. Another such symbol for Mother Mary is Jacob's ladder. So when Jacob was running away from his brother, so he was sleeping and he saw a dream. And the dream was like this, that he saw a ladder and the angels were descending and ascending. And this ladder was taking us to Christ, and it's such a symbol that shows that Christ was willing to make a connection. The ascending and the descending of the angels is pointing out to the ministry of angels to Mother Mary and the family itself. So you can see that Saint Joseph received a dream talking about that Christ, the baby Jesus, is not safe over here. So then not only Saint Joseph receiving the dream, even before that, the Gabriel came with the annunciation to Mother Mary. Then followed by Joseph receiving the dream message from the angel. Then after that, even during the flight to Egypt, Saint Joseph was receiving visions from the angels. So the ascending and descending of angels was pointing out or was symbolizing the ministry of angels to the Holy Family, and particularly to Mother Mary. So the ladder was like Mother Mary. And Jacob's ladder therefore is a type of Mother Mary. It's a symbol for Mother Mary who tied heaven and earth together, who made a link between heaven and earth together. So that's another symbol for Mother Mary, that is Jacob's ladder. The another widely known symbol for Mother Mary is burning bush. Burning bush is widely accepted, and I think all over the churches across the world, especially Orthodox churches, the burning bush symbolism is very common. Why burning bush symbol is so common and why it's so associated with Mother Mary? Because when Moses was tending his flock, he saw this burning bush, and the speciality of this burning bush was, although it was burning, but the fire was not consuming the bush. So in many aspects, This burning bush is like Mother Mary, because Mother Mary was carrying the fire, she was carrying the Lord without her womb being consumed. Another important symbol of Mother Mary in the Old Testament is the pot of manna, which was received by Israelites and when they were in the wilderness, when they were in the Exodus. So Exodus chapter 16 says that, "Behold, I will rain bread from heaven for you. Take a pot and put an omer of manna in it, and lay it before the Lord, and to keep it for generations to generation." Now this pot was kept in the Ark of Covenant also, along with the tablets of 10 Commandments and Aaron's rod. The speciality of this pot of manna is, when Jesus was speaking to Jews, he mentioned that I am the bread of life. And how is it so connected to manna? Because when manna was received by the Israelites in the wilderness, it became a source of life to them. So when Jesus mentioned that I am the bread of life, and the one who will eat will never die, so there is a huge comparison over there. So the manna was received in a pot. We say that the golden pot which is kept inside the Ark of Covenant. So manna was received in a pot. So the bread of life was received in the womb of Mother Mary. So yet another symbol of Mother Mary, that is the pot of manna. And Psalms 45, the Songs of David 45:9 says that, "At your right hand the queen in gold from Ophir." So the golden pot, that is Mother Mary, and golden pot of manna, that is the most holy Theotokos. Another greatest symbol for Mother Mary is Aaron's rod or Aaron's staff, which blossomed all of a sudden. And why is it so much associated with Mother Mary is because of the reason that the barren rod which blossomed without planting, without watering, is a symbol of Mary, who was virgin and bring forth fruit of life, bring forth Christ himself. And it is also a symbol for the human soul. Although weak, but by God's grace it can heal, it can blossom. So that's another symbol of Mother Mary. Last but not the least, one of my most favorite symbol for Mother Mary is the golden censer. The censer that we used during our liturgy, the censer with the incense. And it's another beautiful symbol for Mother Mary, because the golden censer, it carries the fiery coal, the fire inside it. Similarly, the Mother Mary carried fire inside her, that is Lord himself. And there is this chant in the church which says that the golden censer is the Virgin and the aroma is the Savior. So these all are the symbols of Mother Mary in the Old Testament. And these symbols are so much associated and so much meaningful, and we can directly connect it with Mother Mary. I hope you liked all these symbols, and there are many such symbols about Mother Mary and even about many other aspects of the Christian teaching. Thank you.